right, my friends, let's review a little bit more about I. We have been learning that when we're spelling the I sound, if we want that I to spell the long I sound, there must be a vowel in the next one or two spots. If we want that I to spell the short I sound, I, there must be two consonants after it. If there's not two, we make two by doubling that next letter. We've also learned that Y at the end of a short word, like my, buy, try, cry, spells that long I sound. We don't spell words with an I at the end, we spell them with a Y. That Y can also spell the long I sound at the end of multi-syllable words. So in any length word, when you're spelling a word with a long I sound as the very last sound, put a Y there for spelling. We've learned that sometimes IGH can spell the long I sound, and it's typically found in the middle of short words that end with a T, sometimes at the very end, like in sight or sigh. And we have learned the confident rule, where when you have an I spelling the short I sound in the middle syllable, you don't have to double the next letter. It can it can supersede the tap 2 rule. So if there's a vowel before it that doesn't touch it, another syllable before it, and another syllable after it, then that I can spell the short I sound just fine without doubling the next letter. That's the confident rule. We've also learned about TI and CI. They can both spell sh when they're toward the end of a multi-syllable word and there's a vowel after it. All right, so let's get practicing. I am going to use my whiteboard today. So spell with me the word terrific. Terrific. We have t, r, I, f, I, p. Consonants. T, r, I, f, I, p. Vowels. Now, can this I say I? No, because there's a vowel in the next one or two spots. That would force it to say I. I don't want it to say I want it to say I. I is a short vowel sound. Short vowel sounds need two consonants after them. If there's not two, we make two by doubling the next letter. Now that I is nice and comfortable saying I in that spot. Now this I can say I right here just fine already because there's not a vowel there or there. So we don't have to double the P. As long as there's not a vowel in the next one or two spots, that I can make its short sound. Okay? So your word without me is flip him. Mouth closed at the end. Flip him. F, l, I, p, I, m. Flip him. Flip him. And then let me see that in the Q&A, please. Flip him. Flip him. Nice, Joseph. Gorgeous, Julie. Yes, Sheldon, very good. Gorgeous, Daryl. Nice, everyone. Flip him. So our consonants are f, l, and then the vowel, and then p, then another vowel, and then m. Okay? That first I want it to make it short sound, which means we have to double the P. The second I can say it short sound just fine. There's flip him. Beautiful work, everyone. Every single person got that. Excellent. Next, our word is brynip. Brynip. So we have b, r, I, n, I, p. Consonants. B, r, I, n, I, p. Brynip. So I want this I to spell the long I sound. Can it? Yes. Because there's a vowel there or there. I know because I dotted it. That's why we do that. So we don't have to do anything else. It's perfect. This I is also perfect spelling the short I sound in this spot because there's not a vowel there or there. So this I spells the long I sound I because there's a vowel one or two doors away. This I spells the short vowel sound I because there's not a vowel one or two doors away. An example of two I's in the same word spelling two different sounds because of the letters that are around it. Your word is Plightim. Plightim. We have p, l, I, t, I, m. Again, my lips are closed at the end. Plightim. Plightim. Beautiful, everyone. Gorgeous. Plightim. Yeah. So our consonants are p, l, I, and then t, I, and m. Vowels. This I can spell the long I sound just fine right here because of the tap 2 rule. This I can spell the short vowel sound right here because of the tap 2 rule. Beautiful, everyone. Next. I'm trying to think if I want to give you a hint for this one or just let you go. I think you guys like it when I just let you do it, right? It adds a little bit of a challenge to it. I did review this spelling pattern at the beginning of class, but we haven't gone over it yet in any of our words, but I'm just going to let you go. Spell the word vite with a v like vase at the beginning. Vite. V, I, t. Go for it. Spell vite in the Q&A for me. That's one way to spell it, Rowan. There's another way to spell that long I sound in the middle of short words that end with a T. Can you remember that also? Yep. That is a way, Daryl. That is a way to spell it. But there's a very common way to spell the long I sound in the middle of short words that end with a T. Yeah, feel free to put a new word in there. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Beautiful. So our consonant is v and then t. So here we have an example of a one-syllable word. When it's a one-syllable word, there's only one vowel sound in it, and that qualifies as a short word. So here we have an example of a short word that ends with a T with that long I sound in the middle. When that happens, you can almost always count on spelling that long I sound as an IGH. IGH, like light, fright, night, bright. Okay, there's that. I might come back to another one of those words in a little bit. Yeah, just to kind of punch that memory bag one more time. Okay, so this next word, you're going to need the confident rule. So confident rule is when you're spelling the short I sound in the middle syllable. So it's going to be a 3-syllable word. In that middle syllable, the short I sound does not need 2 consonants after it. Your word is pritimate. Pritimate. P, R, I, T, I, M, I, T. Pritimate. Pritimate. Take your time. Pritimate. Pritimate. Gorgeous. Lovely, Rowan. Excellent, Julie. Beautiful. Pritimate. You guys Only need me to just briefly mention something and then it just sticks in that memory, that beautiful brain of yours. Pry-timid. Beautiful. Everybody's getting it. Amazing. Yeah, so our consonants are p, I, t, I, m, I, t. Vowels. Here's where we have to pay attention. So this I can say I right here because of the tap 2 rule. This I can say I right here because of the confident rule. It breaks the tap 2 rule, but the confident rule says if it's in the middle, it gets to say I even if the next letter isn't doubled. And then here is an I right here, following the tap 2 rule just fine. Pry-timid. Look how good you did on that. Beautiful. Okay, spell the word shrisp. Shrisp. So we have sh, I, s, p. Shrisp. Spell the word shrisp in the Q&A for me, please. So that first sound, sh, is that as in shower or show. So it's a digraph blend. There's going to be 2 letters in that digraph spelling the first sound. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Shrisp. Exactly. All right, so our consonants are sh. So there's that digraph, those 2 letters that are spelling that one sound. And then I, s, p. So this is a digraph blend. This is a 2-letter consonant blend. Again, our lines are representing sounds, not letters. We spell sounds. The letters simply spell the sounds in the word. So we're focusing on sounds. That's why we do all that sound work at the beginning of class, so that you can hear what you're spelling. And then this I sound right here, this I sound right here, is spelled with an I. Because of the tap 2 rule, it's perfectly comfortable saying I in that spot. All right, try the word okay, here's a fun one for you. Clippendib. Clippendib. Spell the k with a C. K, l, I, p, I, n. Mouth is open in the middle. N. Dib. D, I, b. Clippendib. Have fun with that one. Clippendib. How would you spell clippendib? How would you spell clippendib? How would you spell clippendib? Take your time. Clippendib. That's what I'm talking about. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Julie, give me one more letter. See if you can figure out where it is, what it is, and where it goes. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Clippendib. Yes, you guys are amazing spellers. Clippendib. Daryl, the last sound is a b, b. You might have thought it was a p, but it's a b. If that's what you heard, though, then you spelled it correctly. Clippendib. Wow, you guys. This is amazing. That was supposed to be a hard word. Clip in. So, Mia, that middle sound is not an M, it's an N. Clip in with my mouth open. Dib. This is a hard one. You got super close. Just get that one little letter and you'll have it. And then it's an I toward the end there. All right, so our sounds are k, l, I, p, I, n, d, I, b. So far, so good. All right, our I. Can this I spell I? You might think so because you spell the word clip C-L-I-P. So you might look at that part of the word and think, yeah, that says clip. But words in isolation are not spelled the same way that they are inside longer words. So because of that vowel right here, that would force that I to say I. And in order for that to maintain its short sound, we have to double this P. I'm going to put it because I'm writing kind of sloppy. Sorry, guys. I have a new mouse coming and a whole new tablet coming because it's been giving me trouble. So hopefully this will be the end of the sloppy writing. Thank you for your patience. And then here we have an I right here that already has 2 consonants after it, so it's just fine spelling that's short sound in this spot. And then this I is also spelling the short I sound because of the tab 2 rule. Clip and dib. Clip and dib. All right, spell the word dite. Dite. D-I-T. Dite for me, please. Dite. Good. You remembered. Good, Julie. Yep. You guys are getting this sunk deeper and deeper into your long-term memory. Dite. Dite. Yeah, let me get a few more here before I tell you the spelling. There you go, Rowan. Nice. All right, so our consonants are D and then T. Now I can tell because of this one vowel sound that it qualifies as a short word that ends with a T. When you have a long I sound inside a short word that ends with a T, you can spell that I sound as I-G-H. There's dite. All right, let's do one more. I think you had fun with clip and dib, so let's do one more like that. I want ziffimbit. Zif-im, mouth closed, bit. Ziffimbit. Z, I, f like Frank. I, mouth closed. B, I, t. Ziffimbit. 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 How would you spell ziffimbit? Ziffim, mouth closed, bit. There we go. Now they're coming through. Daryl, give me 2 more letters. I need 2 more letters from you, Daryl, and you'll have it. Rowan, the middle sound is a like Mary. Ziffimbit. And then the last sound is a T. That's probably kind of hard to hear. Ziffimbit. Ziffimbit. Gorgeous. Well done. You guys have come so far since you've been here. Yeah, okay, so our consonants are Z, I, F, I, M, B, I, T. Okay, I want this I to say I, so I have to double the F. Otherwise, it would say I. Okay, so far so good. This I can say I for 2 reasons. The tab 2 rule and the confident rule. It's perfectly golden right there. Same with this I. Perfectly happy spelling the I sound in that spot. Ziffimbit. Ziffimbit.